Like this. the chance to be called Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix Champion. It's time to meet the fighters.
I'm Grand Prix. I am champion.
Yeah! Hard work, no love. We only had grind. I am the number one.
It's a dream come true. Cine următorul?
Stoica.
What the hiking.
Let them be ready because I'm ready.
It's time!
Les infos merci à tous. Stefan, Latescu, and all the others are coming.
I'm a champion of the world, baby! Yeah! The tank is back!
The tank, man, just nasty.
Hi everybody, welcome at the official Glory Light Heavyweight Tournaments Draw Show. My name is Mark Schaaf, thank you all for being here, and of course everybody watching the live stream worldwide, welcome. Now, the Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix will take place on the 8th of June in Rotterdam Ahoy, and it will consist an 8-man tournament with 8 of the best light heavyweights on the planet. We, of course, like to thank our sponsors, Unibet, Fairtex, and Videoland for making this event possible. And if you want to join us, go to glorykickboxing.com to get your tickets for the 8th of June. Now, in this show, we will perform the actual drawing for the tournament, and we will after that have a Q&A for the press, and we will finish the show with an announcement with the introduction of 2 new fighters that has just been signed by Glory. Now, the drawing will be as follows. We will introduce the fighters on stage. When a fighter is introduced on stage, he will grab a ball out of this bowl. Inside the balls, there are 8 numbers varying from 1 to 8. The fighter will immediately show his number, and he will then take place on the position corresponding to that number from 1 to 8. Now, when all the fighters are on the stage, then the second part of the drawing will start. The fighter who is in the first spot will come forward, and he can decide whether he wants to challenge another fighter that's behind him in the line. Now, if he decides to challenge a fighter, that fighter comes forward, faces the one who challenged him, and then he can either accept the fight or he can decline the fight. If he accepts the fight, the first quarterfinal is set. If he declines the fight, he steps back into the row, and then the fighter who wanted to pick somebody has to pick a new ball. At that time, the ball has changed. There are balls with names in them right then. So he will grab a ball randomly, open it, and then we will see what the first quarterfinal will be. That's the way we do the draw. After the first quarterfinal, we do the same with the second quarterfinal, third, fourth, and so on. Now, without further ado, it's time to introduce the fighters for the Grand Prix in the light heavyweights. And whoever can do it better than the best of the best, the voice of glory, Tim Hughes.
Mark, thank you. For anyone that watched our heavyweight Grand Prix back in March and enjoyed that evening, you are set for a treat coming up on June 8th. Grand Prix tournaments, of course, the cornerstone of kickboxing, always have been, and this is the year of the Grand Prix in glory. The light heavyweights even more explosive, I would say, than the heavyweight Grand Prix tournament. I said a few weeks ago that it might be we can just give our judges the night off because these will, many of them, end inside the distance. Let's meet the fighters. First up, he is the reigning Glory champion, Tarik Khbabez out of Morocco. 58 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 28 career knockouts.
Tarik, good to see you. First thing I noticed, there's something with your thumb. Everything's all right?
Yeah, everything is alright.
Yeah. No problem for the tournament?
No problem for tournament.
Okay, then the next question, do you have a problem picking a ball with that thumb? Okay, now if you want to show it to the audience in the camera. Wow. It's number 1. The champion, the number 1, picks the number 1 position in the row.
Next up, the number 1 contender in the division, former champion, Donegi Abena out of Suriname. Donegi with a professional record of 27 wins, 10 losses, 7 knockouts.
Donegi, welcome. You can see that your eternal rival is pick number 1. What does that do to you?
Nothing.
No, you're ready for the tournament? You're excited for it?
Yes, let's go. Let's fight and see who's the best man that day.
Right. Grab a ball to determine your position. It's number 5 for Donegi Abena.
Rank number 2 in the division. We have not seen him in a while. A former champion out of Lithuania. Here is Sergej Maslobojev. 38 wins, 6 losses, 23 career knockouts.
Sergej, it's good to have you here. What does it mean for you to be in the tournament?
It's good, always good to come back. Where the top elite fighters are competing. This is my place.
Awesome. Let's see your place in the row by grabbing a ball. It's number 4. Can you show the camera, please? Don't make me force you. It's number 4 for Sergej Maslobojev. You can stay.
Next up, number 3 ranked in the division, undefeated in glory. It's Romania's Stefan Latescu. 17 wins, 2 losses, and 8 career knockouts.
Stefan, nice to have you here. Your career took off like a rocket. You were newcomer of the year 2023. What does it mean for you to be in a tournament with all these big names?
Mă bucur să fac parte din cel mai mare turneu, dintre cei mai buni. E o onoare pentru mine, chiar dacă sunt cel mai tânăr, le promit că voi fi o mare problemă.
I'm honored to be here and to be the youngest in this tournament, but I will promise you I will do a good job here.
Awesome. Let's pick a ball. It's number 3 for Stefan Latescu.
Number 4 in the rankings, out of Morocco, here comes Mr. Cool, Ibrahim Bouni. 41 career wins, 9 losses, and 22 career knockouts.
Nice to see you, Ibrahim. What does this tournament mean for you, man?
This tournament means for me a lot, so I'm excited to fight in this tournament, so I want to thank Glory that I'm joining this tournament.
Awesome. Let's draw a ball from the ball to see your position. It's number 6 for Ibrahim Bouni. You can stand over there. Yeah.
Number 5 currently in the rankings, the wild and unpredictable Azerbaijani Bahram Rajabzadeh. 67 wins with just 2 losses. 59 of those wins came by knockout.
Bahram, nice to have you here. You were a participant in the Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix. What are your chances in this Light Heavyweight Grand Prix?
Bahram diyor, sen diyor hoş geldin, çok iyi yaptın yine geldiğine. Bundan önce diyor Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix'de dövüştün. Bunun için diyor ne düşünüyorsun Light Heavyweight?
Sıkı durun.
Prepare and beware.
There he is, the Golden Wolf. Can you grab a ball to determine your position?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
To Cristiano Ronaldo, it's number 7 for Bahram Rajabzadeh.
Number 6 in the Glory World Rankings. He is a top French light heavyweight, earned his spot in the Grand Prix in France in front of his hometown fans. Here is France's Pascal Toure. 20 wins, 6 losses, and 7 career knockouts.
Pascal, nice to have you here. You qualified by beating Mohamed Amine. You surprised a lot of people. How does it feel to stand between all these big fighters?
I feel great. I'm really excited, so let's go.
Let's go. Grab a ball. It's the number 2 spot for Pascal Toure.
And finally, rounding out the Grand Prix brackets, a veteran fighter out of Romania. We're happy to have him back, Bogdan Stoica. 58 career wins, 14 losses, and 40 big career knockouts.
Bogdan, good to see you. There are a lot of fighters who fought your family, including you and your brother. How does it feel?
I feel very, very good. And I am happy to be there with the best light heavyweight in the world.
Well, I already know which number you're going to pick, but if you can please show the audience that we're doing everything fair. There it is. It's number 8 for Bogdan Stoica. All right, and that concludes the first part of the drawing, but now it gets interesting because now we will do the second part of the drawing. And Tarik, you're the first one up. Now notice that there are new balls in the bowl, and in those balls, the names of all the fighters are included. Tarik, big question for you. Do you want to challenge somebody out of the line behind you?
Yes, I want to challenge also France boy. I don't your name, sorry, dus.
Okay, well, I know his name, Pascal Toure. You've been challenged. Please step forward. And don't say your answer yet. You can Okay, so look into Tarik's eyes and tell me what you want to do. Do you want to accept the fight or do you want to reject the fight?
Let's go, bro. Let's do it.
Woo! Then the first fight is settled. We have a stare down with Robbie Timmers. And now the first bracket is filled. It's Tarik Khbabez against Pascal Toure. Yeah, and it's Pascal showing that these are not the only balls on stage. Woo! Stefan, you're the number 2 in the room. What do you want to do? Do you want to challenge one of the fighters in this line?
Very beautiful, all fighters. I challenge Abena.
Donegi Abena. All right, don't say your answer yet. What's your answer?
Let's go, baby.
Woo! And the second fight is set. Nice job. The second quarterfinal of the night. Stefan Latescu against Donegi Abena. All right, Sergej, it's up to you. Who you want to challenge?
Well, 3 of the guys I already fought and I already beat. So I always wanted to try out the Stoica brothers.
So that's the one.
Let's do, brother.
Bogdan Stoica, what will you do?
Yes, let's do.
Let's do? All right. That's the third quarterfinal. Sergej Maslobojev against Bogdan Stoica. Let's give it up for the third quarterfinal, and then the fourth quarterfinal. Yeah, set also. Come with me. What do you want to say, Bahram?
Ne yok.
I have no idea.
Selamun aleyküm. Ya ben bunların hepsine dövüşmek istiyordum ya. Neyse. Nasibimiz bol oldu. Hayırlı uğurlu olsun.
He says, I wanted to fight them all actually, but my chance is him, my luck is him, so let's go.
All right, Ibrahim, what's your thought on this fight?
It'll be a nice fight. He's a good fighter, aggressive, explosive. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna beat him.
All right, Robbie, it's up to you for the first stare down. The last quarterfinal, it's Ibrahim El Bouni against Bahram Rajabzadeh. All right. The last quarterfinal, Ibrahim El Bouni and Bahram Rajabzadeh. Please take your seats, guys. Bahram, don't attack me. Just take a seat. All right, guys. So that's the draw. Yes, that's the draw for the light heavyweight Grand Prix. Well, I'm very excited. I can imagine that everybody from the press is very excited as well. So I'll handle the mic now towards you. Please stand up, say your name and the company that you're working for.
Remy Bianski, Morocco. Ja, ken je hem, zeker weten. I have a question for Mr. Maslobojev. I think it was maybe 5-6 weeks ago, you made a statement on Instagram that you didn't think that Tarik or Abena, it was right after the fight, you didn't think that they were real fighters, real strong fighters, and you asked Robbie about it. Bring the real fighters that you are the champion. Do you still stand behind those statements?
I didn't say that they're not real fighters. Thank you. I never said that they're not real fighters. I just said that I beat them both. And the last fight against Abena, I didn't lose. You know who won? Some fat guy that was called Doctor. But I don't know who was he. Because in the championship fight, take the victory from the champion because of the cut of the back leg. It's not serious. Nobody's doing like this. So I don't think that I'm not a champion. I fought the best. I won. So I think I'm the best in this division.
Thank you. Abena, what do you think about his statement when he said a couple of weeks ago?
I haven't seen the statement, but you can say whatever you want. It does not matter. And his body is apparently from glass or something, because if you get a cut, you fucked up.
Wow. Tarik, you are now the champion. Looking forward to your fight on the light heavyweight roster. What do you think about your next fight?
Ik doe het wel in Nederlands hoor. Wat ik denk over mijn tegenstander. Een goede jongen. Maar ik kies wel een beetje veilige kant.
So let me translate for the international audience. The question was, what do you think of your next opponent? And Tarik told him, he's a good boy, but I chose on the safe side.
The last question, Bahram. You fought against a couple of heavyweights about 6 weeks ago, and now you're facing the light heavyweight fighters. Do you think because you fought against all the heavyweights that it will be easy?
Bütün sporcular hepsi gerçekten güzel sporcu. Çok kaliteli sporcu. Yani burada olmaktan tekrar gurur duyuyorum. Yok benim için fark etmeyecek. Ağır kiloda, bu kiloda aynı benim için. Umarım sakatsızlık. Güzel bir maç olur hepimiz için. Hepiniz de beğensinsiniz. Burada bütün sporculara da başarılar dilerim. Sakatsız, güzel bir maç olsun. Ama diyeceğim bu kadar.
He's saying it shouldn't matter that I fought with the heavyweight, because when I'm looking here in this row, I see great fighters, I see excellent sportsmen. So I'm just hoping that none of us will get injured, and that we will all have a great evening and a great show.
Emil Sardarian from Stand 'em Up. I got a question for Pascal. Pascal, Tarik has said before that if he can choose, he will choose the safest route. And he said once again that basically you are the safest route. What do you think of this statement?
First of all, when I came, he didn't know my name, but I can guarantee that the 8th of June, he will know my name. That's all I have to say.
Question for Stoica. Stoica, when Maslobojev challenged you, like, was it for you a no-brainer to pick him because of the history he has with your brother?
I don't have problem with fight with anymore from this guy. I accept with heart, and I will go to die in the ring.
Thank you. Question for Tarik. Tarik, it was for some time it was unknown if you were going to fight at the Olympics or you were going to fight at Glory. How close were you to choosing the Olympics over this tournament?
Voor mij was het heel dichtbij, want ik zat ook bij de Olympische Spelen in Marokko. Zat ik daar bij hun in het kamp. Dus het ging met overleggen natuurlijk met Glory. En ik heb natuurlijk ook hier gewoon nog steeds mijn plichten. En ik was gewoon goed uitgekomen met Glory. En toen was de keuze wel voor mij makkelijk om te maken om uiteindelijk voor Glory te kiezen. Terwijl dat eigenlijk ook een kindsdroom is om mee te doen met de Olympische Spelen. Maar mijn toekomst en mijn leven ligt hier. Dus de keuze moest ik wel maken om vooral tegen deze grote vechters allemaal 1 voor 1 bij te staan. En dat was het, man.
Okay, so it was very, very close that he participated in the Olympics. But for him it was a choice between 2 dreams. And he chose Glory as the dream he wants to pursue.
All right, thank you. Question for Bahram. Bahram, you've said multiple times that you want to be a champion and also win the tournament. What's for you most important, the tournament or the championship?
Bahram diyor, sen her zaman diyor şampiyon olmak istediğini söyledin diyor. Turnuvayı da kazanmak istediğini söyledin. Senin için diyor önemli olan hangisi? Turnuvayı kazanmak mı, şampiyon?
Muhammed Ali'nin bir sözü var. Der ki başarısı efsane yapar, karakter ise yok. Başarı sizi şampiyon yapar, karakter ise efsane. Ben efsane olmak istiyorum.
He says, Muhammad Ali has a saying, success will make you important and neydi? Success will make you a champion. Character will make you a legend. I want to become a legend.
Yes, Giovanni Chin, Sport News. I have a question for Tarik. Right now in 2023, Glory had less than 50% knockouts of all the fights. Do you think that bonuses will improve the possibility of knockouts?
Ik zeg doen. Ja, die bonus is toch voor mij, ik heb geen extra motivatie nodig. Ik ben altijd gemotiveerd om het mooiste partij neer te zetten, om het beste partij neer te zetten. Maar een bonus daarbij, ja, is een stukje waardering. En als alle grote partijen doen dat, die bonussen, Glory loopt een beetje achter. Dus ik hoop dat ze wakker worden en dat ze dat ook doen. Dan is het voor iedereen ook weer een mooie motivatie om meer je best te doen. Voor die bonus natuurlijk. Je zag het laatst bij de UFC. Die man krijgt zomaar 3 ton. Dus,
Sorry, Robbie. Maar translate.
All right. Well, well, he said he never rejects a bonus, but he doesn't need a bonus for his performance because it comes from inside. But he hopes that Glory will follow the other organization and will start putting bonuses, especially knockout bonuses, in their rules.
Question for Bahram. You always said that you want to be the champion here, and as my colleague just said, I think that, or at least I think you think that you're going to be in the final. Who do you think that you'll face in the final if you look at this bracket?
Sen diyor, her zaman şampiyon olmak istediğini söyledin diyor. Ve diyor biz düşünüyoruz ve sen de tahmin ediyorsun. Belki finale çıkabilirsin. Finalde diyor kimi görmek istiyorsun?
Zaten finaldeyim.
I'm already in the final.
Okay, very last question for me.
Ama finalda yani dediğim gibi bütün sporcular güzel. Ama şu an finalde şampiyonu görmek isterim. King.
He's saying all the sporters are equally great, but of course in the final I want to meet the king.
Speaking of the king, last question for Tarik. And at the heavyweight Grand Prix, there was a different way of setting it up through the draw. The champion had a clear advantage. Do you think this is the best way to do it, or do you think it's a bit unfair because at the heavyweight the champion got the first pick?
Eerlijk te zeggen, het boeit mij niet zoveel hoe ze de vorige keer de heavyweight loting hebben gedaan. En nu, het boeit me niet. Ik ben een vechter en ik ga tegen iedereen vechten. En ik ga voor niemand aan de kant. Dus dat ze het zo doen is natuurlijk een grote stap. Ook voor het publiek natuurlijk, omdat ze heel veel gingen klagen over de vorige toernooi. Nou, nu hebben ze hun zin gekregen. En moet ik helaas een beetje aan lijden, maar dat boeit me niet.
He thinks it's unfortunate that he doesn't have an advantage, but he also says, I will never avoid any fight. So I think it's a good thing that the audience got and received what it wanted, a sort of fair draw, which for him is okay. He will beat everybody.
Yes, first of all, I got a question for Donegi Abena. Latescu chose you out of everybody on stage. How do you feel about that?
He chose me because of the suit. But no, he's a good fighter, explosive. I like his style. We will clash and we will see who will be the winner. Let's go.
Thank you very much. Question for Bouni as well. Bahram is a very aggressive fighter. How are you going to deal with this in the first round?
I don't gonna fight like... opnieuw. Ik ga hem in het Nederlands zeggen. Beter man. Hij is agressief. Ik moet mijn controle hebben. Proberen die gaatjes te vinden, want hij heeft heel veel gaatjes wat wel te zien zijn. Dus alles doet hij explosief en hard. Dus ook niet vanuit zijn dekking. En dat is mijn sterkste punt, om het dan allemaal te zien. Om hem dan neer te halen, inshallah.
So he says he has got to fight explosive and controlled because he sees a lot of openings with Bahram's fighting style, and that fighting style fits him perfectly.
Hartstikke bedankt.
Question for Stefan, Bjarne from Beyond Kick, by the way. You could choose as third, and you chose for Abena, which is a highly ranked opponent. Why this choice?
A spus că ai ales să lupți cu Abena, de ce ai făcut această decizie?
Fiind la costum, l-am văzut și pe el la costum, am zis că o să facem un match minunat amândoi în costum.
Being both of us in suits, I think it will be a good fight, like two guys to fight in suits.
I told you, this is suits. Good looking guys.
Question for Donegi. You possibly have a rematch with Khbabez in the semi-finals. Are you looking forward to that as well already?
Yes, of course. Since the last fight, the judgment was a little bit weird, so I expected immediate rematch. But now I can face him in the tournament as well. So, and good, all good. Let's go.
All right. Last question for Bogdan. You only had one fight yet in Glory, and it was at a catch weight. And now you're facing the former champion in Maslobojev. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I feel good this fight. Today I speak with a guy from Glory, and I told him I want to fight with Maslobojev or Bahram, and of course I feel good for that.
Okay, thank you.
Jamal, Sterren van de Toekomst. I got a question for Tarik. Tarik, you came from a long way. It was a hard road. What is your advice for the younger generation who have the same ambition as you do?
Wat ik mee kan geven aan de jonge generaties. Ik ben een van de grootste voorbeelden. Ik ben jong uit de Schilderswijk, opgegroeid in de Schilderswijk. Echt toen de tijd in de ghetto. Nooit opgeven, je hebt gezien. Ik heb hele slechte jaren gehad. 2020, 2021, alles verloren. Alles verloren, iedereen had me afgeschreven. Maar zolang jij in jezelf blijft geloven en niet naar anderen luistert, bereik je alles wat je wil. Gewoon geloof erin en je ziet het nu. Toen hadden we gelijk een winststreek en nu ben ik de kampioen.
Yes, thank you for your answer. Yes, of course.
You want me to give a translation? Because it was a nice answer. He said, "I am the biggest example of the phrase "never give up." I had a troublesome youth. I came from a difficult hood. In 2020, I lost everything. People wrote me off, but look at me now. I'm the champion, and I'm here."
Yes, my second question is for Donegi. Donegi, your last fight, you lost your belt against Tarik because now he's the champ. If you would meet him in a tournament, how that fight would come out of this fight?
Yes. In the last fight, I took him down in the second round. And this time I have to do it again, but maybe a little bit harder. And we got to make sure that coaches stay out of the ring so we can't rest for a minute or two. So let's go.
All right. Second question is also for Donegi because you also have had a bigger ride to come this far. What is your advice for those younger generation?
Just do it. Believe in yourself and just do it. That's it.
Thank you. Last question is for Ibrahim. Ibrahim, you're fighting Bahram in the tournament, your first fight. And this is an opponent, is a dangerous opponent, explosive opponent. Why do you are so convinced that you can beat this guy?
Yeah, we are fighters. We trainen tegen vechten, we voorbereiden voor onze tegenstander. En ik ga voor niemand opzij. En ik denk dat hij ook van mij moet gaan uitkijken in plaats van wij voor hun. Want ik zie dat iedereen voor hem een beetje, vooral de media, een beetje voor hem aan het uitkijken is. Maar als je even een beetje goed kickboxverstand hebt, dan is het niet zo zoals het is. Ja.
All right, thank you.
So he just said, "Well, I've been training for this my whole life. This is what we as fighters do. We never back down." The media, he said, the media is hyping Bahram a lot, but Bahram should be worried about my style and my fight IQ.
Yes, last question is for Pascal Toure. Yes, last question is for Pascal Toure. Pascal Toure, Tarik didn't even knew your name. What that's with you?
Honestly, I think he knows my name because it's written. If he can read, he can read my name. That's as simple as that. But it doesn't matter. The only truth is on the ring, so we will see during the fight.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for your questions. I would now like to ask the fighters to come off their seats, step forward on the marks, so we can have one picture and one total image of the contestants in the light heavyweight Grand Prix. Can you step a little bit closer to each other, please? Step a little bit closer to each other. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the 8 contestants in the Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Before we close this draw, you can go leave it there. Thank you. So before we close this tournament draw show, I would like to introduce 2 new fighters that Glory has signed. Please step on stage. Younes Smiley and Tayfun Özcan. Tayfun, nice to see you. Can I say finally, because you've been taunting Glory and especially Tijani Bestari for a long time.
Yes, finally, I'm here. It was now the right time to be here, so I'm thankful to be here.
Younes, can you give me your first reaction when Glory gave you a call that they wanted to sign you?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, but yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very excited for this opportunity to show my kickboxing skills at the highest and biggest kickboxing platform, and I cannot wait.
What can the viewers or the audience expect from you?
Pressure, good kickboxing, and I hope a lot of knockouts.
Now, Tayfun, we know that you've been taunting Tijani Bestari for a long time. Yes. Is he the first opponent that you want to meet?
Not the first one. I leave it to Glory. I want to fight all the best welterweights in the division. So I let Glory decide hoe they put one up to wie ze als eerst voor mij willen leggen, weet je. Dus ik laat het aan Glory over.
Is there anything that we can expect from you within Glory?
Very good fight. So I'm really excited to show what I can.
Younes, is there anybody you want to fight first?
No, I don't have a specific fighter first, but as long as I'm healthy and fit, everybody can get it. I fear no man, so I let Glory decide.
Awesome, can't wait to see you guys in the ring. Everybody give it up for the new Glory signings, Tayfun Özcan and Younes Ismaili. I hope to see you in the ring soon. And of course, I hope to see you tomorrow, because Glory 92 takes place in Rotterdam Ahoy. So make sure you go to glorykickboxing.com to get your tickets, either for tomorrow or for June the 8th, when the Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix takes place. I see you. Thank you for your time, because it's time for Glory.
Fights in one night for the chance to be called Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix Champion. It's time to meet the fighters.
Ben Grand Prix istedim. I am champion.
Hard work, no love. We only had grind. I am the number one.
It's a dream come true. Cine următorul?
Stoica. What the hype.
Let them be ready, because I'm ready.
It's time!
Les infos sont versées à tous. Stefan, Latescu, and all the others are coming.
I'm a champion, no, baby.